Hello everyone, my name is Paul Stamayoi, and we're back. Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 248, Banette. If you didn't watch the last episode, why didn't you? And this episode's topic is by me. It is a life tip, so I'm just going to say it while I'm going to talk about it. I'm talking about my skin problems, and there's a lot of stuff, like, I'll just get with more common things. So pretty much, if you didn't know, it's kind of hard to tell in my videos because not that many videos have like high quality on my face and all that, but mainly it started out my face. I'm sure you've heard of it called acne, or a more common way, pimples. So I would say I've had pimples and all that ever since I was like 14, I would say, or 15, and I just always try to do my best to just I don't want to get too like into it because it's pretty gross, but just trying to get rid of those certain pimples and all that. So I do my best to do that every day, just to make sure, do my best to just have them hopefully eventually go away. But I doubt they are because they like have spread quite a lot, and I'm not going to go any further where it actually has, but yeah, so anyway, that's one of my skin problems. It's just like something that just has been part of me for like many years, and it sucks, but oh well, I can't really do much to heal them because I seem to have like some kind of allergy problem when I try to like put the certain uh, like products on them. I tried many like back when I first had it. I try to like get it all healed up, or just try to see if I can help it even a little bit. But it just didn't really work out. It always seemed to burn my face in areas where there were acne and pimples. But yeah, I just continue it as like with my daily life. So that's like one of my skin problems. So another one is you all know, of course, I don't really go outside that much, and I'm pretty white, pretty pale. But that's not the reason for the skin problem. It seems like um, even if I were to go outside every day, I don't think this would like solve this problem. So if you know how a vampire lives, pretty much, I'm not saying I'm a vampire. I'm saying like I have like the skin problem like a vampire. Every time where I'm just exposed to a lot of heat on my skin, or or just straight up out in the sunlight, just beaming on me, not even for that long, for like uh, probably as small as 5 minutes, my skin, where it was exposed to that certain light or heat, gets like super red and quite hot. So it's like, it's almost like I'm a vampire, but if I was, then my skin would just burn up instantly and I would be dead. But it's not. It just is like, especially after like I take showers, always like mainly my feet and the bottom parts of my legs, they get like really red, and I can clearly see it's like super duper red. Like not as red as a shiny Helioptile, but I'm saying red as um um I would say a shiny Farfetch, but a shiny Farfetch is pink. So I guess it's like pinkish red. So it's not like super red. Um, so yeah, you don't have to worry about me like exploding or anything like that. Um, it's just, yeah, it's just one of my other skin problems. I just, whenever I mention that to someone, they just laugh. I'd be trying to compare myself to a vampire, but I don't know. Maybe I am a vampire. But been doing fine living without drinking blood, so I'm pretty sure I'm not a vampire. But I do have this similar skin weakness to like heat or sunlight, to a lot of it, just by like it getting exposed. Because I even get like heat rashes and all that if I get like outside a lot. And I don't think I ever can really get a tan and it will actually last. Like, I'm pretty sure it would always have me get like heat blisters, or my skin and all that getting weakened, because yeah, it just, I don't know, it's just how I am. And I do indeed go outside just to mainly normally throughout the week, to take out the trash and recycle out to the front, so I do get sunlight, of course. And I never mentioned this before, but I actually have a plant that I got way back in April, specifically for like Easter, and I guess it was the pastor. I forget who gave it to my mom, but pretty much my mom was telling me about if I wanted to have like my own plant, like I have like a little mini pot with soil in it, and I can plant my own flower or anything like that. So I was like, yeah, sure, it sounds interesting. So I still have it to this day. Each morning, before I record, I make sure to put my window to the blinds up to the halfway point and fill up a good amount of water into my potted plant. And yeah, I pretty much like take care of it, of course, like it's my own child. So anyway, it's grown really crazy. It's awesome to what thinks that a little seed, even though it was like months, of course, since April, June. No, I'm not exactly super familiar with like the order of the months, but I know like the months. Just I'm thinking of like April is like the fourth. Oh yeah, no, April, May, June, July, August. Okay, so I've had it for April, May, June, July, August. So I've had it for about 5 months now. So, like I said, it's pretty awesome because even though it's restricted to that small pot, it's like super small. It's like as big as as wide as my hand, but I put it in like a fist form pretty much. That's how wide it is, and it's pretty awesome. So if one time y'all wanted to see that, I'll give like a info video showing it. But yeah, so I was just pretty much mentioning that because yeah, I do get lots of sunlight because I also do that, and whenever I clean once a week my room, I also like make sure to dust, so I'm exposed to a lot of sunlight. So yeah, I get a lot of sunlight. I don't, like I said, I'm not absolutely just hidden from the sunlight at all. Now that would be like a real reason why you would be super pale. But no, I'm pretty common with sunlight. I'm not like super athletic, enjoying outside. I just don't really care to do outside that much because I'm able to explore my creativity, mainly eventually, of course, when I make these sprite animations and all that, where I can show you my ideas and my adventures. And that's a little bit of a spoiler to what I'll have my main series for that sprite animation part of my channel. But yeah, just talking about that gets me so hyped, but it's just only whenever I finally finish up with all the stuff I want to watch on the King Nappy's channel, and I don't know how many, but I'm almost done with his Pokemon Sapphire Let's Play. I'm like, probably be able to finish it today, yeah. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, it's pretty much like, if you ever see me in real life, then if you're wondering like why my skin gets like super red, or if I get like out of nowhere rashes, it's not like an allergic reaction or anything. It's just that I'm simply pretty sensitive to the sunlight and heat. It's just how my skin is, and I don't know why, but just yeah, one of my many health problems. So yeah, but anyway, so yeah, it's pretty much for that topic. So I guess now I will talk more about, yeah, I will talk more about the Angel Beats anime, just because I have more time in the episode. So I'm just surprised that that topic took quite a good chunk out of the episode. But anyway, now I guess I'll talk more about the Angel Beats Angel Club anime. So once again, if you don't want to just have spoilers, then you can mute the episode. I will give you a chance now. Alright, you had your chance, so I'll talk more about it. So I left off with them, the main orange hair character, finally meeting with the whole main squad. The only real main, actual for real souls. The rest of the ones that look like normal students are actually, like it says in the anime, they explain it, they're pretty much like video game NPCs. They don't really have any permanent memories. They just follow through the cycle that's given in that world, And yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much what I mean by like the NPCs of the world of that world. But yeah, so anyway, when they meet up finally in that principal's room, I guess we call it, like I said, then yeah, they just talk about what exactly they do, and eventually they finally start getting on their first mission, which the orange hair boy, the one new to the world, still thinks it's like bullying because even though he got stabbed himself by Tachibana, he still feels bad for her because all these people are like targeting her to take her down, even though she seems innocent. But you eventually find out that she has a good purpose. But I'll just talk normally about the here and now that I've left off. But yeah, for their first mission, they pretty much just introduce the orange-haired guy with I think just a pistol at first. And it's cool because you realize that in that world, you can pretty much, as long as you know how to manufacture, create the item in real life, you can use the materials as anything, as simple as dirt. So that is funny because that's how they mainly use most of their weapons, because dirt is such a common thing, just pretty much anywhere. Anywhere where the simple land, like whatever, can be turned into dust, which is for an earth, it is dirt and stuff like that, pretty much. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, that's pretty much how they make their weapons. And then Tachibana, they eventually figure out that she has like a certain computer program. She's like almost like a robot, but she is actually human as well, just like them. But they just think she's super superior or something like that, which she is in the beginning. But then they find out more about her. But anyway, so yeah, so they find out in her like office, there's like a whole computer system called like the Angel program on the computer. And it's funny because they rip off. Well, they don't rip off. They like do as best as they can as to copy the Windows company, but they don't actually, of course, put it in there because they would probably get that anime sued and shut down if that was the case. But so anyway, yeah, then they find out about her programs and all her different abilities, and they try to change it. But then that was around the time where Tachibana like starts to become really good friends, or like acquaintance, I would say at first, with the one new to that world, which was the orange-haired boy, the main character, pretty much. So, like I was saying, the other main character that you'll find out towards the end is actually Tachibana. So her and the orange-haired boy, yeah, they're like the main characters you'll see towards the end. But yeah, so pretty much there's like lots of missions they go on, mainly just for stealing these meal tickets, just so they can like straight up eat, because they won't die from starvation. They'll just be really weak and can't move because they haven't eaten. But yeah, they pretty much do these missions to be like heist, like bank robberies. Pretty much they plan it out to get the meal tickets. But Tachibana, even though they she witnessed they steal it, she just lets them redeem the coupons and all that. But anyway, this is the last one we're gonna check for the episode. So yeah, sorry I didn't get to let you have the ending to that anime, but hopefully you'll watch it yourself and see it because it's quite the emotional one. I believe I teared up a little bit, so it's quite rare for me. But anyway. If you enjoyed the episode, if you'd be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, but feel free to. The link is in the description down below, and I'll be seeing y'all later. I've been your host, Paul Mayoi, and goodbye.